Hello, my dear children of class 10. I hope you all are well and inside your house. Now you are getting so much time for your self study. Please utilize the time, read chemistry book line by line, mark all the main points with pencil. And also one very common formula for all of us, that is stay home, stay safe, don't go outside. And today we will start our second chapter, that is chemical bonding. Everything we know in this world wants stability. If you are thinking about a country or state, wants stable government, and for that reason, when election time, political parties wants more seats and they want majority of seats to form the stable government. Then, if you are thinking about a young guy wants good or stable job after passing out from colleges, so everything, including atom, also wants stability. Now, what kind of stability this atom wants? And we all know about the noble gases, the outermost shell complete. So these atoms wants the stable noble gas configuration. Here you can see that noble gases are noble gases electronic configuration. You can see in except helium, all other noble gases octet is filled. Helium duplet structure. So stable first shell 2 electron maximum, it is also filled. So this kind of structure all the atoms want for their stability. Now let's look at this. What is this? This is, you can see the necklace of beads, small beads are there, and it has been made by stringing various beads together with the help of thread. This is, now if you are thinking about your chemistry book, you can, there also you can see the sheets that are glued together, with these sheets. So in the same way, atoms are bonded together with the help of chemical bond to form molecules. So let us start about chemical bond. What is chemical bond? This is the first question, definition. A chemical bond may be defined as the force of attraction between any two atoms in a molecule. For what? To maintain stability, chemical bond. And you can see there are three types of chemical bonds are there. First one, electrovalent or ionic. Electrovalent or ionic, the transfer of one or more electrons from one atom to another atom. Electrovalent. Covalent, sharing of 1, 2 or 3 electrons, and there is maybe 1, 2 or 3 pairs of electron between two atoms. In these two, electrovalent and covalent, in class 9 you have read. And the next one, this coordinate one, the new one, you can there you can see coordinate one, that one atom will give both the electrons, that is electron pair will contribute and both will share. This is dative or coordinate bond. But today we will discuss about electrovalent bond. When we will start about electrovalent bond, we already know that there is transfer of electrons. So definitely when the transfer of electrons occurs, so formation of ions. So so what is ion? Ion is a charged particle. Definitely you can see ion is a charged particle, and which is formed due to the gain or the loss of one or more electrons by one atom, ion. So that is why there are two types of charges are there, cation and anion. Cation, mainly metals, they are forming cations because they are giving the electrons. So that is why you can see sodium releasing one electron from the outermost shell, forming sodium plus ion. And this anion, mostly non-metals, and they are receiving electron and they are forming Cl minus. Here chlorine example given, Cl minus. So this is anion where negative charge is present. Now the question is arising, this sodium atom, sodium plus ion, chlorine atom, Cl minus, that is chloride ion. So any point of difference is there in between atom and ion? Yes, definitely it is there. First, if we can think about color, then we'll come to know that sodium, this sodium atom color is silvery white, whereas sodium plus ion colorless. Chlorine, we know that yellowish green gas, but chloride ion colorless. Toxicity, sodium is poisonous, sodium plus non-poisonous, chlorine poisonous, chloride ion Cl minus non-poisonous. Chemical action, sodium is very active, sodium ion inactive, chlorine very active, chloride ion inactive. Then electrical state, sodium neutral, sodium plus charge is there, that is positive charge. Chlorine neutral, Cl minus, chloride is negatively charged. So some definitely differences are there, few we discussed. Now today specifically we will discuss about electrovalent or ionic compound. So the first is definition. The chemical compounds formed as a result of the transfer of electrons from one atom to another atom. So one atom of an element to one atom of another element. So this is how the ionic compounds formed. And in general we can say that bonds formed between metals and non-metals are ionic because they can transfer their electrons. And with this, one more definition will come, you have to read, that is electrovalency. The number of electrons that an atom of an element loses or gains to form an electrovalent bond is called electrovalency. So when this electrovalent or ionic compounds are forming, so what are the conditions? Conditions are, so we have to discuss that one. See, first one is there, low ionization potential. Low ionization potential. If the ionization potential is less, then atom can lose electron easily. That is, cation will form easily. Second, high electron affinity. If electron affinity is high, anion will be formed easily. Third one, large electronegativity difference. If the difference is higher, then transfer of electrons will be easier. These are the three conditions. And dear children, if they are asking, council is asking only the points, so write only 3 points. And the explanation also you have to read, because explain why type of questions are also coming. So what are some examples? Some examples of electrovalent or ionic compounds are sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium oxide we can say. Now we will see the formation of sodium chloride. The formation of sodium chloride. How sodium chloride is formed. Now we will see. Now when we will draw the structure, remember there are two types of structures. One is orbit structure, another one is electron dot structure. So the council is specifically mentioning what structure you have to draw. So please read the question carefully. According to that you have to draw. If they are giving orbit structure and you are giving electron dot, you will not get any marks. So first we will discuss about orbit structure of electrovalent bonding in sodium chloride. Here you can see that sodium 2, 8 and 1, that is first cell 2, second cell 8, third cell 1 electron, atomic number 11. Chlorine 17, 2, 8, 7. Now to get the stable electronic configuration, this one electron sodium wants to give, and sodium will give and form sodium plus cation. And chlorine 1 electron short to attain the noble gas configuration, so chlorine will receive that electron and chlorine will form Cl minus, sodium plus Cl minus. And this plus and minus, two oppositely charged, there is Coulomb force of attraction, and due to that sodium chloride will form. Remember, sodium, as in the outermost cell 1 electron is present, it is difficult to get 7 electrons to complete the octet. That is why sodium is giving. Same way, chlorine, 7 electrons are present in the outermost cell. 7 electron giving is very difficult. That is why they are receiving 1 electron. And here you can see that there is positive ion, there is negative ion, and we know that positive ion undergoes oxidation, negative ion undergoes reduction. So formation of sodium chloride is a redox reaction, oxidation reduction occur simultaneously. This is orbit structure. Now we will discuss about the electron dot structure. What is the basic difference? Here you are drawing all the cells, but here you have to draw only the outermost cell. Here sodium 1 electron in the outermost cell, chlorine 7 electron in the outermost cell. Sodium is giving to chlorine, sodium plus Cl minus, and they are forming sodium chloride. So basic difference you have to know. Only the outermost cell for electron dot, and here you have to draw all the orbits for orbital picture. So this is how sodium chloride, which is a ionic compound, is formed. So you also practice in your copy the formation of magnesium chloride, formation of calcium oxide, in both the way, that is orbit as well as electron dot structure. I hope that today's ionic compound part is clear to you, and please read your book carefully and practice. Again I will say, stay in your home, stay safe, and next day we will again discuss about the next part. Till then, bye bye, thank you, God bless you.